Just imagine, you leave for office in the morning, you fly your car, and land it directly on top of the office without getting stuck in traffic. This is not a film scene, but has now become a reality. An American company has done what was till now seen only in science fiction films. Yes, a car that not only runs on the roads, but also flies in the open sky. And the most surprising thing is that this car is completely electric. No petrol, no diesel, no jet fuel required. Just charge it and fly. Now just imagine what will be the condition of Tesla, BYD, and other big EV companies when a flying electric car comes in the market. And that too, a car, which is not only innovative, but is going to completely change the daily life of people. With the arrival of this car, there has been a stir in the EV industry. A new chapter has started in the world of technology, and whoever understands it first will be able to catch the pace of the future. So, what is the truth of this flying car? How far does it fly? How long does it take to charge? And will it be available for common people as well? You will get all the information in this video. But before that, do subscribe to the channel so that such amazing technology news reaches you first. A flying car or a flying dream? Have you ever wished that your car could fly in the air? A car that takes you to the office in the morning and flies straight up when traffic appears. Sounds filmy, right? But now, this dream has become a reality. A car named Alef Model A has created a stir all over the world. An American company, Alef Aeronautics, has designed this car, and it is the first car in the world that can not only run on the roads, but can also fly in the open sky. And that too completely on electric power. The Alef Model A was first introduced to the world in a private event in 2022 and has been in the news ever since. Its design is completely different. From the outside it looks like a futuristic car, with wings or blades hidden inside. When it has to take off, these wings come out automatically and the car is ready to fly. Its shape is like a normal car so that it can run in traffic on the road without any problem, but the technology fitted inside it is such that it makes it special. Now let's talk about its real wonder, that is, its double power. Alef Model A is a vehicle that fulfills your everyday needs and also gives a high-tech solution to problems like traffic. When you drive it normally, it runs on the roads like an electric car, just like EVs like Tesla or BYD. But as soon as you get stuck in traffic or want to fly a long distance, you can turn on its flight mode. With the special technology present inside the car, its wings open, and it takes off vertically. That is, it starts flying straight above the ground. That is, it does not need a runway to fly. It rises up just like a drone, and then starts flying comfortably on its route. The special thing is that, when it is in the air, the steering system goes into autopilot mode, so that the driver does not have to work hard. This car can fly for about 110 miles in the air, and its range on the ground is also around 200 miles. That is, after a full charge, you can go to the office and also travel in the sky on the weekend. Its entire control system has been designed in such a way that even a common man can drive it comfortably after a little training. Alef Model A has proved that the future is not far away, but is standing in our garage. The cars, which were earlier only in dreams, have now become a reality. Alef's journey. Story from idea to reality. Sometimes a dreamer can change the world. The story of Alef Aeronautics is one such. This company started with a very simple but crazy question. Can we make a car that can run on the ground and fly in the sky? Initially, everyone thought it was a joke, but for Alef's team, it became a mission. Alef Aeronautics was founded in 2015, and behind it were two special people, Jim Duchovny and a small team of some engineer and designer friends. Jim had a background in computer science, but his dream was always to make a flying car. He saw that technology has come a long way. We have drones, AI, battery technology has also improved, but cars are still limited to roads. From here, he started thinking, why not combine all these technologies and make a flying car? Initially, the team did not have much money, nor the support of any big company. They started working in their garage themselves, made small prototypes, fitted drone-like technology in them, did balancing tests and failed every time, but did not give up. Once the car fell badly while trying to fly, once the balance of the wings got disturbed, once the battery overheated. But they learned something from every mistake and made the next model better. Made. For about 3 years, Alef spent time only in testing and research. In 2018, he created the first prototype that could fly up to a height of a few meters. This was a big turning point. Now people started feeling that maybe this dream could turn into reality. After this, the company got funding from some angel investors, and the team started working on a full-size flying car. In 2022, Alef introduced the Model A to the world for the first time. It was shown at a private event where technology experts, media, and investors saw it and praised it. This was the moment when years of hard work paid off. Making the Model A was not an easy task. The team had to face many technical challenges. First of all, they had to create a design that was compact to run on the road and right in terms of weight and balance for flying. For this, they used a mesh body, that is, the outer structure of the car was made such that it was both light and strong. The second big challenge was the battery. A lot of power is needed to fly. It is electric, and that too with electric power. But Alef worked on it for years and made a battery that can travel 200 miles on the road and 110 miles in the sky. The third and most difficult challenge was to control the flight, because taking the car in the air and then landing it at the right place is not a child's play. For this, he created a smart navigation and autopilot system that keeps the car stable during the flight and also helps the driver when needed. After all this hard work, now Alef Model A has become a project that is not just a dream, but the reality of tomorrow. The company says that they have also got approval for testing from FAA, America's Flight Authority, and this car will be available in the market around 2025. This journey of Alef teaches us that if you have a dream and are determined to make it come true, then even the biggest technology can bow down to you. This car is not just a flying machine, but a thought, a belief that we can make the impossible possible. It's electric system, flight with charging, not petrol. Now imagine a car that can fly, but it neither uses petrol nor diesel, nor has a heavy engine. Alef Model A only needs electricity to fly, and that too the electricity you use to charge your mobile. Yes, Alef Model A is a completely electric flying car, which is leaving behind the old technology that runs on petrol and diesel. A high-capacity lithium battery has been installed in this car, which not only gives it the power to run for 200 miles on the road, but also keeps it ready to fly in the sky. Its special flight system works on a different setup for flight. When the car is ready to fly, its hidden wings come out, and it takes vertical takeoff, i.e., rises straight up like a drone. Now, if we talk about its flight range, then Alef Model A can fly about 110 miles, about 177 kilometers, in the air on a single charge. That is, you can easily fly from one city to another, and that too without any traffic, signal, or obstruction. And its range on the ground is even more. You can drive it for about 200 miles, 320 kilometers. The biggest feature of this car is that two different systems work very smartly in it. one driving mode and the other flying mode. Both modes get power from the battery, but when you are on the ground, it works like a normal electric car, and as soon as you go into flight mode, it activates the flying pods, which power its propellers or wings. Now the question arises, how long does such a powerful battery take to charge? Alef's company says that if you charge it with a fast charger, it can be fully charged in about 3 to 4 hours. On the other hand, if you charge it with normal home charging, it can take 6 to 8 hours. That is, if you put it on charge before sleeping at night, then by the morning it will be fully ready to fly. It also has a special battery management system, BMS, which protects the battery from overheating and distributes the power in such a way that when you are walking on the ground, more energy is saved. And when you fly in the air, the battery power can give full force. Alef Model A has been designed in such a way that it is not only environment-friendly, but also a profitable deal for your pocket. While today the prices of petrol and diesel are skyrocketing, this car flies only with charging and reduces the cost of your travel a lot in the long run. Apart from this, the company also says that in the coming time they are also working on solar panel integration, so that some basic systems can also be charged from the solar panel installed on the car, which will improve both the power and savings of the car. Imagine when you will have a car that will neither demand petrol nor will you spend on servicing and will fly in the air and take you directly to your destination. Then who would not want to have such a car? This is not just a car, it is a revolution that is going to change the very idea of traffic, pollution, and travel in the coming years. Alarm bells for Tesla and other companies? And will the common people be able to buy it? Now just imagine, a car is entering the market that not only runs on the ground but also flies in the sky. And that too not on petrol diesel, but completely on electric power. In such a situation, can companies like Tesla, which consider themselves the kings of the world of electric cars, sit in peace? Absolutely not! The arrival of Alef Model A has created a stir in the entire EV industry. Elon Musk's Tesla has been the leader in the EV space so far, and that too because of innovation, autopilot, fast charging, long range, etc. But now, when a company like Alef has come up with something that can run not only on the road but also in the air, then this is a direct attack on Tesla's innovation monopoly. Imagine, while Tesla still considers flying car a thing of the future, Alef has made it a reality today. And this threat is not limited to Tesla alone. Companies like BYD, Ford, NIO, Lucid Motors, and Hyundai, who were trying to make inroads in the EV market, will now also have to think that their vehicles run only on 4 wheels, whereas Alef's car runs on both road and air. The special thing is that Alef is not a big company with billions of dollars. It is a startup, but its thinking is so forward that big companies are now forced to look at it. When a small player starts such a big change, it is natural for the giants of the industry to sweat. Now, let's talk about the most important question. Will the common man be able to buy Alef Model A? The answer is yes, but one will have to wait a bit and also bear some expenses. At present, Alef Model A is being seen as a luxury innovation. That is, the starting price has been kept a little higher. The company started its pre-booking in 2022 itself, and those who want to buy it can go to the website and book a non-refundable waitlist slot for just $150. If you want to pre-order directly, then booking can be done by paying $1,500, which will be adjusted in the price later. Now talking about the actual price, the starting price of Alef Model A has been kept at around $300,000. It sounds high, but if a car is opening both the road and the sky for you, then that price also seems reasonable according to the technology. The company plans to start the delivery of Alef Model A by the end of 2025 or early 2026. Only limited units will come in the first batch, and these will be given to those who have already booked. Alef also says that as the technology matures and manufacturing scales up, its cost will also decrease, so that middle-class people will also be able to buy it in the coming years. One special thing about Alef is that he has not made a flying car only for the rich. His vision is that a day will come when every house will have a flying car, just like every house has a bike or car today. So in the coming time, as its production increases, the company's focus will also be on cheap and small models, which will be for flying within the city, going to office, or short travel. And if this happens, then understand that the whole game of the EV market will change. This means that Tesla, BYD, and other big companies will now have to think beyond EV. Just increasing the charging speed or range is no longer enough. Now the era of flying has begun, and whoever ignores it will be out of the game. Safety and law. Will it be allowed to fly? Now the question arises that even though the Alef Model A is ready to fly, will the government allow it? After all, this is not a toy. It is a fly-in car that will run both on common roads and in the open sky. In such a situation, it is very important to take care of both safety and law. So far, most governments in the world are very strict about flying cars, and America is no exception. But Alef Aeronautics took a big step. They have taken special certification for test flights from the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration FAA. The FAA gave Alef special airworthiness certification in 2023, which means that this car can now take test flights in the U.S., but only in limited and controlled areas. However, this approval is just a beginning. It has still not been allowed to fly common people. The company will have to take many more tests, safety checks, and government approval so that it can be considered completely safe for both road and air traffic. Now the question comes, can the common man fly it? Will it be able to fly? The answer is yes, but some training will be necessary for that. Alef says that you will not have to become a full-fledged pilot to fly it, but you will have to get a basic flying certificate or training. The company is also designing its own training program for this so that every buyer can understand this technology properly. A glimpse of the future. Will flying cars become common? Now just think. If everything goes according to plan and cars like Alef Model A start coming in the market, then by 2030, will all our cars start flying? It is absolutely possible. Just like smartphones seemed like a dream in 2005. And today, they are in every pocket. Similarly, flying cars will also gradually become common. If production continues to increase and prices keep coming down, then in the coming 5 to 10 years, even middle-class people will be able to buy them. Just imagine, if you have to go to office in the morning, no fear of traffic jam, just fly the car and land on the roof of the office. If you want to go on a holiday, then go straight to the hill station by flying car. No toll tax, no traffic, no one red light. However, to make this dream a reality, some more big things will be needed, like air traffic management system, separate lanes, or routes for flying cars, and public training. But looking at the speed of technology, all this does not seem far away. Just like drones are making deliveries today, flying cars will make our journey easier tomorrow. Social media and media reaction. Why is everyone's eyes on it? Ever since the Alef Model A was revealed, only one question has been dominating the internet. Does it really fly, or is it just made for show? The video of this car has gone viral on social media. in which people are seeing it rising up in the air. People are debating on this on places like Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Reddit. Some are surprised, some are excited, and some are saying that now even bikes should fly. Tech influencers have also given this car titles like Game Changer and Future is Here. Many YouTube channels have made dedicated videos on it, which have received millions of views. Tech media houses like TechCrunch, Wired, and The Verge have also described Alef Model A as the next big bang in technology. People are especially curious to know that this car has not been made by a billion-dollar company, but by a small startup. This is what makes this project more special. Because it does not have the power of any brand. It only has the power of technology and hard work of passion. This is the reason why the eyes of the world are now fixed on Alef. Everyone wants to know whether this car will remain a toy of the rich, or will it really become an everyday ride of tomorrow? And if this happens, then believe me, the face of our world's traffic, transport, and technology, all three will change forever. If you liked this information and want to be the first to get such amazing technology news, then subscribe to the channel now. Do not forget to press the bell button, because the next video may be about the technology that will change your life. See you in the next video. Until then, keep flying, keep thinking, and stay connected.